Ladies and gentlemen.
And we're back. This is Drew Sizowitz. I'm joined by Alice Duhon. Welcoming back. Oh, yeah, flip that switch on the microphone. The top.
Oh, yeah. Shit, that'll do it.
There we go. Dang it.
Do we have to redo it again?
I was going to say, no, we'll roll with it.
Fair enough.
This is your second time on here, so I think we're good.
I thought I was quiet. I was like, oh, it must just be me this time. I must be chill. Nay.
Okay. Well, tell the folks at home where they can follow you and what shows you're doing and all that sort of stuff.
Yes. Oh, my gosh. Yes. Please follow me on Instagram, alice.marie.rose. I'm also that on TikTok. Not as frequently on TikTok as I am on Instagram, I would say. And then I don't know if I had a website the last time I was here, but I do have a website now, which is just aliceduhon.com. You can go there, buy tickets to my shows, check out my bio, check out things I've done, clips, anything like that. This week, I don't know when this comes out, but if you're around on the 19th, I am in alt comedy at the Lincoln Lodge at 8 p.m., I believe. And then at the end of the month, I am on Zini's Rosemont roast battle. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Sorry, it's very difficult for me to remember. Literally, I feel like the reason why I have a website is so I can just like do the admin work, and I'm like, I don't know what time it is. Just go there. Go there. I don't remember off the top of my head. I wrote it down, and it's there.
That's funny. Yeah, you're checking your own website to see where you're supposed to be at.
Yeah, pretty much. Legitimately. That's the main reason why so many comedians just make like their like calendar, their where I'm going to be, what shows I'm on, just so they can go back and reference it and be like, what show am I on again? Oh, yeah.
How do you like Zani's Rosemont?
I've only been once, and the one time I did go, I bombed my ass off.
Nice.
So I'm hoping for redemption this time. But now that I am a little bit newer to Chicago and the area and like kind of know the crowd and what that kind of feels like, I'm ready.
You think you got it?
I hope so. I'm still writing and stuff.
How long have you been doing comedy?
It just hit 3 years in April.
Okay, that's pretty solid.
Yeah, solid. So it'll be like my maybe fifth or sixth roast battle. So
cool.
I did one at the Comedy Cabin out in Janesville, Wisconsin.
Oh, nice.
And so I did the Battle of the Sexes there, and that was a lot of fun. So I'm hoping to like keep that ball rolling with that.
Nice. Who are you roasting this time?
I am roasting Alex I'm going to butcher your last name, sir. I'm so sorry.
It's part of the roast.
It is part of the roast. I keep wanting to call him Roomba, and I'm like, that's not it. It's like Alex, he has the Alex Rambo Roombus. It's not Roombus. I don't know. I know how to spell it. I can't pronounce it, but he's also been in comedy around the same time as I have. We met maybe like a couple times and stuff. So
okay. So you're not going like to coffee with him and like writing jokes and like working on it together?
No.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
Gotcha.
I know people really do want to, like, when people are like, oh, we're going to roast, you want to roast your buddy? And a lot of comics that I'm friends with are not, they're not huge roasters. They're like, I just don't want to do it. And I'm like, or don't feel comfortable doing it, or the latter.
Because it's kind of a lot of work, right?
Yeah. I mean, it is a decent amount of work. It's not too bad. I don't know. I feel like I got to enter a flow state of like hate on some level, in order to like write. But like once you get the flow kind of going, you can be like, okay, these ones were just practice roast jokes. Now these are the real meat and potatoes of it. But
gotcha. How many do you have to write? Is it like 10?
I get 5, but in order for me to write, I tend to write anywhere from 20 and then narrow it down, or see if I can like, if one idea, I'm like, but I like this idea, or is that too dumb, or is that too mean? Mm-hmm.
Or you take a word from this one and then put it there. Yeah, sense.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's essentially.
That's good. I'm sure there's people who are like, I'm just going to go up there and wing it. It's like, yeah, it's not going to work like that.
There are some people who wing it. I don't know about roast battles who wing it, but I know there are people who do like their normal, like a comedy open mic and will wing stuff.
Yeah.
Which sometimes, I mean, I feel like at least once comedians all do it, but
Yeah.
it's for me, it's not a regular now, especially in Chicago, and you only get so many minutes. It's like I don't have to me, I'm like I don't feel like I have the luxury of like just going up and doing anything. Like I just don't feel like I have
what
personally.
else? Yeah, it's kind of like you're wasting your own time and you're wasting the other people, like the people in the audience's time.
Yeah, well, when you put not even like when you at least in open mics, it's practice and you're kind of fucking around, and that's the whole essence of an open mic. But for me, I'm like, if I'm at an open mic, I've already at least showed up minimum half an hour early, sometimes an hour early. I'm waiting. I'm trying to get a good spot. I'm already kind of have ideas of jokes that I'm like, okay, I went to other open mics that I'm like, it kind of got a hit, but I'm not sure. I want to, test it out here to see if it actually has like feet or not.
Yeah, right.
And so to me, especially when you go to a quote unquote better open mic, I just don't feel like it's worth it to be like, I'm just going to get up here and I'm going to I'm going to riff it.
Right.
I mean, like some people can riff. I don't feel like I'm one of them. And there's specific shows too that like are riff shows, but
what do you think your speciality is? Are you a storyteller? Or are you a one-liner or?
I have done One Liner Madness, which is a really fun show. It's coming back to Chicago in November. So the person who books that, I think, just like put out a submission ticket, but that was a lot of fun because it's nice to take like longer jokes and kind of like chop them up and make it a little bit shorter. But I feel like I lean more like storyteller, observational into that realm of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Classic stand-up kind of comedy.
Yeah. Pretty classic. And
Nice.
I don't have a character. I don't want to have to focus on a character. I left theater for that. So
That's true. Oh, that's right. You are the theater kid. Have you seen my stuff with Penne Rigatti? Do you know that guy?
No.
Okay, so this guy's incredible. I don't want to blow up his spot, but it's a character this guy's doing.
Okay.
And he's got these big shoulder pads. And he's in a suit that doesn't fit him. He's like in flood pants, and he draws on eyebrows. And he's got a fake mustache, right? Incredible. Hey, everybody! He's doing this whole thing, right? But he's like a fucking genius. Like he's actually like very, very smart. But then he's also just really funny and weird, and like he's got it. Which it could be annoying. I'm sure if you look him up on it, you're gonna be like, oh, this guy sucks. But anyways, I found him on Instagram. I'm like, this guy's awesome. Had him on the show. Even better than I expected. But the fact that he was able to do the character for an hour is like insane to me.
No, I mean, like it's once again, it's kind of like practice in a way. Like it's stepping into something and putting yourself in a different mindset and everything. And it's just, for me, I just feel like I can't do like the on off of it all. It's just like I already feel like I shift from like corporate day job Alice to like other job. Like I already do that
cool,
emotional
badass
shift from one to another, and especially when stuff starts leaking into each other is when shit gets a little weird. But I always admire people who can do it. I can't remember her name, but there's like this person who does the character, and she wears these like gorgeous gowns, and she's got that like transatlantic accent, and it's like a variety show. I can't remember her name for the life of me right now. I'm so bad with names, but she's been popping up on my feed lately.
Cool.
And she's just like, this is a character. Like obviously she wears a wig. Like outside of her and her character, you never know. That's
kind of cool. And also, if you do make it big that way, it's kind of like you can be anonymous afterwards. Like you can take the wig off and then you're fine. It's sort of a Hannah Montana kind of thing, you know?
Yes.
Because like it would suck too. But also it's like, oh, okay, whatever. Like poor you. Like you're so famous you can't go outside. You know, like it's kind of like, I'm sure the money helps with that.
I would hope so. I would hope the money would help with that. It's got to be good for something, right? Yeah, kind of like Taylor Swift. She couldn't go out anywhere.
Are you a Swiftie?
I am. I know that's controversial, but I am.
What did you think of the wedding?
I don't. Okay, that's like, I don't know. fine. I'm not really into it. Do I think that it's absolutely insane that Carly Kloss wore a gold dress to her wedding? Yes, I'm losing my goddamn mind because I am on the Gaylor side of the Swiftie dumb. But I'm not one of those people where they're like, we drove 16 hours just to like stand outside Madison Square Garden. And I'm like, y'all are insane.
That is insane.
Yeah, that's nuts. Do I think it's crazy that Carly Kloss is there? Yeah, absolutely.
Who's that?
It depends on what side of the internet you're on, but the lore goes, if you're on the Gaylor side of
Gaylor?
Believing Taylor Swift is not straight.
Gay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's her hypothetical girlfriend.
Hypothetical girlfriend, in theory. At least hypothetical, technically ex-girlfriend, in theory. A lot of people of the Gaylor subreddits believe Reputation is about Carly Kloss. A lot of lines and a lot of lyrics lead to it. There's a couple of songs. I have a whole PowerPoint presentation on it. I really do. We did it for a comedy show at the Independent Comedy Club in Hamtramck, now gone, R.I.P. Yeah, it was a whole thing. It's a lot to do with her lyrics, but like the songs Dress and Dancing with Our Hands Tied, and there's a whole idea back in the Tumblr era of like Kissgate where people posted like a blurry photo and it looked like she was like kissing Carly Kloss. That was a whole big thing. Also, I just think the woman sings a lot about closets for somebody who's just, allegedly so straight.
Do you think her brand would be tarnished if she was gay?
There's a lot of like discourse back and forth about it online because
the country music, conservative, Southern kind of fans.
And then now, a little bit of that, but also just, I don't know if it's like backlash or not, but it's also just kind of like hidden, with the whole idea of old school Hollywood and what they did with stuff. Because a lot of times, like even now, I'm sure there's like still actors and actresses and stuff now that like they're still closeted and they don't feel comfortable publicly coming out.
Right.
Or that a lot of times, like, I feel like only now in 2026 have we really been pushed into more queer culture in the heteronormative zeitgeist.
Sure.
If you will.
Like there's not been like a openly gay leading man, like action star, right? Like there's no.
That's out. No, probably not.
That's what I'm saying. That's out.
Exactly.
But theater numbers and just on average, they're, Chris Hemsworth has to be gay, or whoever it is. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is
statistically. Someone is. Yeah.
Where, like you said, in Hollywood, that would kind of be a career killer. It's like it's like the audience, quote unquote, won't believe it if you're like kissing a woman in a romance scene, if everybody at home knows you're gay. I guess, what's his name? The dude from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, Neil Patrick Harris.
Right, NPH. Yeah. He is openly gay, and in that TV show, but that's a comedy, so it's very different.
Yeah.
He was pretending to be a guy who,
even
got
then,
all
I know.
chicks.
Yeah, even then, for me personally, that whole series was. He was always just like, that was the whole thing. I think like that made it funny is like, he's hyper masculine. And I'm like, okay. But then again, at the same time.
In 2012 though, that was big.
That's true. That is so true.
You're looking at it with this lens, like that was actually like really cool that a gay guy was pretending to be a super.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Girl chaser guy. Have you ever seen Harold and Kumar?
I'm not actually, not a lot. I don't think so. I know of it. I don't think I've watched it.
Okay, legendary movies. Me and my friends all watched this in middle school, and we would all quote it and stuff. Harold and Kumar is an Asian guy, an Indian guy. They're stoners. There's 3 different movies. The first one, they go to White Castle, right? And then there's this whole adventure of them being stoned, trying to get to White Castle. It's like a 2002 movie or something, right? Pretty low budget. But anyways, in it, Neil Patrick Harris shows up. Right, just like I think they're like driving on the side of the road. He's like hitchhiking. He's like tripping shrooms or something. Like it's like this crazy. Like how the hell did this guy get here? They go to a whorehouse and all this stuff. Crazy. He's. They're like, what? I thought you were gay. I'm assuming this was before How I Met Your Mother. That's probably how they got the idea for this. But anyways,
probably.
He's like, what? I'm not gay. I'm the biggest poon hound in town, or so, he has like some line that maybe my friends would always say, but so that was always kind of funny to me. And then again, there's that show too, but again, looking back in 2026, it is kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
Also, just saying you're gay was the joke, forever.
Don't worry, that's coming back too. You don't have to worry about that. I feel like a lot of times now when I'm at like different mics and different shows, it's like, it's gay, it's they. It's like, it's almost an epidemic of some level. And I'm like, oh, anything that's like quote unquote normal, they're like, it's kind of gay, guys. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't. So, but yeah, I think that's coming back.
As a gay woman, bisexual woman,
yeah.
Would you say that with your gay friends in a like ironic or taking the power back kind of way?
1000%. And when I'm with my brother, I know that he's like, in my house, it's a safe space to drop the F slur, which is very contested right now in queer spaces. But I do feel like
hey, this is a safe place too.
Hey, yeah, that is so. Of course, I wouldn't put past anything, but yeah, I do feel like we do need to keep the F slur, because what are we gonna call our fascists? Like you gotta have something.
Sure. Penny Rigatti, the Italian clown. Again, he was very smart, and he seemed to be very, whatever, a liberal leaning guy. And so we were talking about freedom of speech. I was like, I think you should be able to say anything, and you can still have punishment for saying things. But where he was more on like that sort of hate speech side, like people shouldn't be able to say certain words. And I was we were having a fun argument, right? But
yeah.
But anyways, he was saying that because I was like, well, if you say stupid, if you call somebody stupid, you can say it one way, being negative and being mean, and well, that's mean. You should still be able to say that, but that's being hurtful. Or you can say, oh, you're stupid in a joking way. The person knows you're joking. It's not mean. It has a different meaning. That was my point. I'm like, words can have different meanings and whatever, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, but why did you pick that word? I'm like, well, he's like, yeah, because you knew it was hurtful, so it was, I kind of saw his point, but again, as he's in this whole clown outfit, like acting like a wacko, we're having this like very deep
so weird. Just be like, I'm a
he was
clown.
literally like laying down, and like he had all these like props and stuff.
Oh man,
it was really funny.
That's wild as hell.
So have you seen like a crazy character like that at open mics, or is it pretty much just standard stand up now?
I haven't. It's been, for me, it's just standard stand up. I haven't really seen anything.
A ventriloquist? You ever seen a puppet?
I have seen a puppet. I don't do well with puppets. Whenever I'm there, I'm like, it's time for me to go take a break. I'm gonna go chat with you guys. Respectfully, I'm sure it's hard. I just don't fuck with puppets. That's all. I don't do it. But
kind of freaky.
No, if anything, I know there is a clown scene in Denver. So I know that like clowning is definitely a part, like people take clowning classes to just be comfortable and kind of understand act outs and stuff with like movement and everything in some of their sets. And I know there's like a clown scene, and I have been on shows with clowns.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know if I'm like a clown person in general.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about clowns. I don't feel like I feel like I'm like the Switzerland of clowns, because I'm just like, I'm neutral. You're there. Cool. Back in 2016, you were really freaking everybody out.
I was about to bring that up. Yeah.
Did
you ever have a clown experience in 2016?
No, I did not. Unfortunately, I don't think there's too many trains, because I was in Griffith, so there's just too many trains for them to have scary clowns. I feel like that was more of a cornfield, like out in Crown Point sort of thing.
Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like there was like a clown was spotted on someone's Snapchat story in the suburban neighborhood. I feel like there was one of those things going on, which I'm sure all those clowns were just guys fucking around, right? I mean,
yeah, it had to be. You lived in the suburbs. What else are you going to do?
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. But that is freaky. Clowns, I mean, seeing a clown by yourself on a street would freak you out, obviously. You'd be like, what the hell?
Oh, yeah. But honestly though, like if I were to see like what's the guy that's from
Pennywise.
Pennywise, thank you.
People say that people say that I look like that guy.
Really?
Yeah, Skarsgård.
Maybe a little bit. I don't know.
I don't think so either, but thank you for saying that.
You're very welcome.
I had somebody
do anything to stroke an ego or two. Yeah, that's fine.
The girl at the front desk at the gym one time told me, she's like, "Hey, like, can I ask you a question?" I was like, "What?" She's like, "I do like makeup and like costumes and stuff and everything." And she's like, "I want to paint you like Pennywise, like if you have his exact face." And I was like, "I'm good, thank you." And I just like walked away. I was so pissed. I was like, "Oh, I'm a fucking clown to you, bitch! Like, what the fuck, you know?"
I mean, fair enough. I mean, like, I guess maybe, but it's like,
isn't that a crazy thing to ask somebody?
There's so many crazy things to ask people. I don't know. I'm still on dating apps and stuff, so like, I get the in between of hey and a poem. Which just makes me want to crawl into. So if Pennywise, if I see him in a sewer, I'll just be like, I would like to go to there. But I also just like caves too. So like that's, my own.
Splurunking?
Splunking, wild caving. Yeah.
Okay, so you get the no in between a poem and hey. So what would the ideal dating app message be?
Well, first, if they could read, that'd be great. I got a lot of Leah Michelles who do not read. Leah Michelle is a character or she's a woman, not a character. She played Rachel Berry on Glee, but there's an internet cultural thing where they're like, we've never seen her read. So it started at work, where one of my coworkers was just like, I think all these people are Leah Michelling me. And I was like, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
But basically they just don't read the profile, or it's just a, hey, what's up? And a nothing. It's just a lot of what's up. And there's no like intention, or it's like, you didn't even browse anything. You just kind of,
hey, I'm a Tigers fan too, or something.
Yeah.
Give me something here.
Anything, literally anything.
Date idea? Is that too much? Is that too forward?
No. Sometimes like if it's a very first message and they're just like, hello, it just, sometimes that comes off as desperate, but it's just like, I like the idea of like, if people are like, oh, I see you're into coffee, like, what's your favorite coffee spot? And then you can start kind of like navigating to that. Sure. Or like, you like like, I know pizza is very like overdone and cliche, but like to me it will never be, but like maybe that's just the basic in me. But like, yeah. They're like, what's your favorite pizza place? It's Chicago. You got to have a favorite pizza place. Right. And I will judge you on it if it's bad. But like just stuff like that.
But again, that starts the conversation. Oh, you like this place? That place sucks. This is my place. It's fair. Something to get the ball rolling, not just hi, hey. Yeah. Right.
It's okay. I understand. It's you're in you're not married yet, right?
October 16th.
Oh my gosh. That's exciting.
It's getting very close, yes.
It is getting very close. Yeah.
I picked up my band, my ring.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah. Getting used to it.
I haven't put it on yet.
What kind of metal did you pick?
It's I'm blanking on it so hard. It's really heavy. It's
I would hope so. It's metal.
It's not gold and it's not white gold but it's whatever.
But it's not platinum.
No, it's not platinum either. Damn it.
Like tungsten or something.
I think it might be tungsten, yes. Yeah. It's something like that where it's like, they had a specific word for the metals too. Non-regular, non-formal, something basically not That's meaning so gold. Weird. Yeah, it was basically like, oh, you're getting one of those rings, but it's still a couple $100, but I didn't want something flashy. Anyways, it's cool. It's kind of like dark metal, and it's got like a little kind of rough pattern sort of edge on the one side of it, but anyways.
No, I get it. You don't have to worry about that because you're about to. I envy all of my married friends because they're like, well, actually, I will say that's the one perk of all like people who are couples or like married friends. They're just like, can I play your games? And I'm like, you mean my apps? They're like, yes, I would like to swipe. So they'll like swipe for they'll swipe for me. That's their favorite hobby.
You're implying that I'm asking you about dating apps because I'm about to get married.
Yeah, pretty. I don't know where I was going. I was like, I had somewhere to go with that, but I was like, oh, my brain connection just because I know.
No, totally. I had a buddy over who's single and We were talking about that stuff. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
My married cousin is very much like, give me your apps and I will like swipe away. And then my brother-in-law, when he came to like, when him and my brother came to visit, they were just like, can I see it? And then he was like, I'm having a great time doing this. And I'm like, I'm glad somebody is. Someone's gonna have a good time because it can't be me.
Plus, it's kind of fun because it's like we're all working as a team together to help you out, and if you know you get somebody to hit in the moment, it's like, oh, we got one, you know, like that's kind of fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Throughout the
night. Game, yeah, but it's
okay. So you famously have been married and you're not divorced, right?
Yes, that is true.
Right, your husband became your wife.
Yes.
Right, in Detroit.
Yes. That's
right. Okay, and you've been in Chicago for a couple of years.
Well, no, it'll hit a year in October as well.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
I know it hasn't been. I just assimilate so quickly because I have a lot of extended family here, so it's like it's not new.
Right.
But yeah.
Interesting.
It's new. It's new. It's new, but not new. I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
It's not.
It'll make sense later.
Not like you went to Texas or something where you had no connection.
No.
And Detroit and Chicago, I would assume, are fairly similar.
They're sister cities.
For sure.
So yeah, no, it's not too bad. I'm still friends with my ex. She was over for the 4th and stuff too.
Oh, that's great.
So like,
and you're close with her family or something, right?
Yeah, they're still close with the in-laws and everything. He changed my oil, my former father-in-law.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, he does a lot of car work for me because I was just like, well, I can do it myself, and he's just like, the next time you do something stupid, give me a call. And I'm like, I don't think I could do that, Alan, but I will.
It's a nice thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
How was it? Didn't you go out to back home for a big show or something, or you had your monthly show or something, right?
Yeah. I did a few. What did I do back in like?
Because it's only been a couple months since you were on last, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember when I was on that. It was like I had just recently moved. It had been like a month or two. Oh, wow. But I was going back and forth a lot. I know. I was going back and forth a lot between like Michigan and in Chicago and stuff. Now I've kind of like settled down a bit. I guess if you can, I feel like I've settled down a bit, but in reality, all my friends who don't do comedy with me are just like, you're so busy. And I'm like, I could be busier. I think I should be busier. No, like, but
just doing too many shows.
Just a lot of shows, a lot of like travel this summer. There's a lot of people in Michigan who have not been to Chicago. So like I'm getting to take a couple like friends to Wrigley for the first time.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I took one of my friends to Wrigley in June, and then I have friends coming this weekend, and they're playing Detroit, so we're going to a game.
That's so fun.
So I'm taking them to Wrigley for the first time, and then my mom, who's a huge Cubs fan, is like, I also would like to go to a game now that I know where you live. Not giving that away on the internet.
Sure.
But she's like, I too would like to go to a Cubs game, and so she's coming in September. But
that's so fun.
Yeah, no, it's been a lot of fun.
What's your go-to ballpark snacks, drinks? You get your seat, you go out, get snacks to come back. What are you getting?
Oh my God. I have to get I love that they have hot dog. I do really like a Vienna beef. Like I do love a Vienna beef hot dog.
Sure. That's pretty damn good.
I do have to get a beer. Like I'm literally like a classic hot dog and a beer. If you really twisted my arm about it, I will go get ice cream.
Sure. It's a hot day.
Yeah. The last time I was there, I was like, oh yeah, I'm on vacation with you guys. So I like had all the beers. Mm-hmm. So like that was fun.
Of course.
Sometimes
are you an old style girl while you're at?
I can't do old style. Yeah, I do all the beers now. One of my friends who, the one who I took, they always tease me because she's just like, I know old style is kind of an IPA lager, whatever it is, but it's a go-to cheap beer. But there's a lot of beers that I'm usually an IPA person,
okay.
And they're just like.
Man,
Alice,
you really are a bisexual woman.
Yeah.
I'm an IPA girl.
Yeah, IPA, but also let me get that tequila. Like, right. I get it. Sure. I do have the best of both worlds with that. That's how I know I'm still somewhat straight. But don't get it twisted. I have my toolbox in my kitchen, so I still get to be butch. Okay, it's purple.
There you go.
But yeah, they're just like, you need to have better taste in beer. And I was just,
Yeah, it's a Wrigley thing and whatever. And it's cheap, but.
Yeah, exactly. So ice cream. And then I know Detroit does like really good nachos.
Oh,
so,
okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah, pretzel's fun. It depends. I mean, it's like sometimes you feel like it's a ripoff. You're kind of like, you're really gonna spend $20 on the nachos where it's like just pump cheese with chips. You know, it's like
yeah, no, it's rough. But no, the Detroit one's really pretty good.
Dippin' Dots ice cream or like soft serve?
Soft serve. I also did the same thing when I was trying to think of like if I had anything different out in the others. I haven't done a ton of stadiums. I've done like the Rockies Stadium before.
Oh, cool.
And Detroit, and I think that's about
Have you done the
it.
Sox?
No.
Oh, you should go. It's Wrigley's more of a party and everything, but it's like old, where the Sox guaranteed rate or whatever is way bigger, much newer, more family friendly, more food options, more everything. It's in like kind of like a shittier part of the city, and especially for you, it'd be far to get there. There's a train right there actually, but it's actually pretty cool though. And the parking lot's really big. Where Wrigley doesn't even have like a parking lot. It's like it's like impossible to get there. But anyways, if you ever find your way down south, I
definitely will. Growing up, one of the things. So this is how big of a Cubs fan. That's the big thing that I had to like tell a lot of people growing up is it was like my mom is the Cubs fan, versus like my dad's just along for the ride. Like he doesn't really. He's not really into sports, but my mom is definitely like the sports fan out of all of us. Grew up a Cubs fan, was raised a Cubs fan. When we would drive into the city and like do like the Children's Museum or whatever activity we were going to do in the city, because you drive up through Indiana and you pass, whatever the Sox stadium is called. She's like, okay, time to like blow your raspberries. So like she raises a young age. So we're over here like spitting at the Sox stadium and like
that's fun.
Yeah, I just think it's because she couldn't teach us how to flip it off at an early age. She's like that might be. She's like that might be frowned upon. But but like
the Children's Museum was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I love the Children's Museum and RIP that they don't have the pond anymore. Or not the pond, but like they used to have like a garden area up there in that space, and now it's like I don't know what it is now, but I know that like the whole garden and nature center is like it's gone, so it's a little sad.
Have you been to Museum of Science and Industry?
Yeah.
Okay, is it the same thing?
No.
Okay.
No.
Children's Museum, is that like Navy Pier maybe or something?
Yeah, it's on Navy Pier,
okay.
So it's like up that way, but
gotcha.
It's obviously. I haven't been there since I was a child.
You're a child, I know.
But I might go if my like sister and my nephews and her husband maybe come to visit. So that'd might be a thing. But no, speaking of museums, I did do the Field Museum with the Pokemon exhibit.
Oh,
that's
cool.
When my brother and his husband came up, they're like, Pokemon.
Yeah, that's cool. Was it packed?
Yeah, it was pretty crowded.
It's pretty cool.
It was fun. It was cute though. Like they're more of a Pokemon person than I am.
Sure.
I am along for the ride. I know of Pokemon. Right. I know Pikachu. He's cool.
Right.
But like,
but with that exhibit, I'm sure it was just looked cool.
It did. It was interesting because they did like, here's the Pokemon artifacts and here's like real life ones next door to it.
Okay.
Which was really interesting to me because it was just like kind of the inspiration of where they kind of created these characters from and what real life stuff. So I was like, that's really neat.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Have you been to the Field Museum on a regular day?
I have. It had been a while. It was to the point where like Sue now has her own room. Oh. And I didn't have that before. Like Sue used to be like down out in front. So like that's
right. Like right when you walked in.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But now she has her own room.
Okay.
Which was really cool. You went through the dinosaurs, so it was nice to like go through all the different dinosaurs. And,
yeah, that's fun.
And like see, because it had more like of an in depth of like, okay, this is how they found Sue. This is where it goes. This is the person. Like this is why it's special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun. I haven't been there in a while, but when I remember going and it was like much more boring than Science and Industry, obviously. And at the time, I think I was like 16 or 18 or something, and it was kind of like, oh, there's a lot of like reading and a lot of like
Fair enough.
quiet like library vibe, I guess, which I wasn't really expecting. Or now maybe I would actually enjoy that more, but I remember going with my buddies and like smoking weed before and being like, this isn't as cool as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, that's what the Shed Aquarium's for, I'm pretty sure.
Shed Aquarium would have been better, yes.
Shed Aquarium and Shed Aquarium or Planetarium is like, I've heard people like either do shrooms or like smoke beforehand and are like, okay, now we're gonna go to like the Shed.
Cool. Yeah, I can see that.
But then again, you're also talking to a girl who likes rocks, so I'm just like, ooh, I get to look at all these neat fossils. Yeah, I like rocks. It's have I shown you my rock collection? Like,
that's funny. There's actually I think it's called Dave's Rock Shop, like 2 blocks away from here.
Okay,
You should go check it out. Yeah.
I might be very clear. I'm not a crystal girly. Like, I don't believe in like the spiritual. I just like looking. I think they're pretty.
Okay, gotcha. You don't equate any sort of powers or mysticism with it.
No.
Remember, you had to like wash the crystals or something, and like put the plate out in like a full moon or some bullshit, and
Yeah, and like or like the what is it? There's like different. Sometimes
Incense.
witchy TikTok also like lands on me. I don't know if that's like totally a thing for me, but no,
like sage.
I do have sage, but like, okay, I did have to use my sage recently, so like I have no, it's not too bad, but like my dog. So I have my dog every other month, and
I'm just gonna check the camera so you can keep talking.
So I have my dog every other month, and there was one time where he's not very like active or like talkative, or he's not very like if somebody walks by, he's not going to bark. Like, he's not very reactive. It was around midnight, and I was just like up late doing my own thing, watching some TV, what had not have you. All of a sudden, he's like sleeping. He got up, he looked at the back door, and then he just started barking. And I was like,
whoa.
Obviously there's a ghost. So I was like, that's where my meant. I was like, obviously I have a ghost in my house. And then I messaged a couple friends, and then one of them was just like, are you okay? Do you need a gun? And I was like, oh yeah, it could have been an intruder.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, I just like how my brain went to, obviously I have a ghost in my house. Like, I was not.
It's not a burglar.
Yeah, it's obviously not a burglar. It's obviously a ghost.
That's so funny.
But yes, so I didn't buy a gun yet because mental health stuff recently. I'm not against it. I just, probably not the best thing to have around while you're working through mental health things.
I would think so.
But I did buy a machete. And I saged the house.
That's
so I call a win is a win, okay?
Would you go to like a Haitian witch doctor or something?
Well, I had the sage with me from Michigan, and I just brought it into the new space.
Okay. Machete's not a bad weapon for in your apartment, it's like close quarters.
Mm-hmm. And it's legal to have in Chicago.
It's legal to have. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
It's also shiny. Like they can like see the flash of it, right? It might kind of scare them off a little bit.
And you can swing it like a baseball bat.
Right. You don't really need to be like trained in machete fighting.
No.
You hit anything with that.
Yeah. Because people
chopped.
already know like a baseball bat. Like, I get it. People know baseball bats already. So.
Sure.
Why not
I've heard you put a
machete?
sock on the end of a baseball bat. Mm-hmm. So like, okay, so then you get one free hit.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, with a machete, you get no free hits.
Right. If you're grabbing it, you're going to cut yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Man. And then I have your DNA and you're fucked.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Right. It's like you're going to jail, motherfucker, even if you kill me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I had a friend.
You're like, I have to buy a machete.
Well, no, I'm just like, fuck, what do I need? Yeah. I always think
$14 at Menards. Thank you. Actually, in the 11% rebate. But like, it's just, it's just a cheap machete. Obviously, there's more expensive machetes you can get.
Sharp steel, I think will do.
Yeah, exactly. $14 will get the job done.
I think so.
With the 11% rebate. So that's like, what, 12?
How does that even work? You have to like mail it in or something, right?
You do have to mail it in. Oh.
So how much does that cost to mail it? Like, what do you
postage stamp?
What are you netting here?
The last rebate I
just
had,
bought stamps for a wedding invitation, so I know stamps are expensive.
Was it like 75 cents now?
Well,
50?
I had to get 2 ounce, and I think they were $1 a piece.
Okay, yeah. Well,
But I'm just saying for your $3 rebate.
I $6 and
I'm sorry. Hey, that's a cup of coffee.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like 75 cents maybe to mail it. But there's a couple of things that
Envelope, stamp.
I already had the envelopes from dollar store.
Okay.
So
All right. Drive a hard bargain.
Dollar store stamps or SpongeBob. You can order SpongeBob stamps.
Nice.
They have them. They have SpongeBob Forever stamps.
When I got the stamps for the invitations for the wedding, right? Mm-hmm. There was a guy in front of me flipping through the book. I had to get it because she was out of town. She was literally like on a flight. So she was like, you better not fuck this up. Get some flowers or something pretty.
Oh, yeah. You would have been roasted alive on TikTok, and I've seen it before.
Trust me, I had the weight of the internet on my shoulders. But so I got lucky because at the post office, it's always kind of like a weird line. The person working is like a bitch or whatever and like doesn't want to be there, obviously.
Yeah, naturally.
So anyways, there was this freak in front of me who wanted to like buy, like all the posts, like the new stamps or whatever, right? So he's flipping through
nerd.
flipping through the book of all the stamps. But that was good for me because I was like, okay, I'm kind of looking over his shoulder like, what is it? So I kind of had a I already had it picked out. Anyways, so I get the stamps. They're flowers. Mm-hmm. All of our stuff was black and white, but these flowers were colored, but there wasn't any black and white. So I was like, all right, it'll be fine. She was not that happy about it, but whatever. It was fine. They look pretty.
I don't know if there's any black and white. You know what? You would know. I can't get down that rabbit hole.
But anyways, the lady at the post office who was slipping through it, I'm like, okay, like just making sure, like for I think it was 1 ounce or 2 ounce stamp, whatever it was. I was like, there's no other options besides these flowers. Like she knew it was for the wedding stuff, and she was like, well, the only other option is, she's like, I didn't even want to show you. She's like, but it's this guy. And she flips the page, and it's a black and white, like Trump face, just like staring out. I'm like, yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that for the wedding invite. She's like, yeah, I just kind of, I didn't even show you that one. It's so funny.
I guess they don't have the eclipse. Well, I guess the eclipse ones, I don't know what forever stamps are, but they did have like moon.
Okay, so stamps.
Ones.
I'm making fun of this guy, and stamps.
Listen, I'm not beating
Swiftie,
the dork allegations.
Disney
all right,
adult.
I am not a Disney adult. I've just been to Disney a lot of times.
Yes. What else are we?
Rock collector.
Quasi Pokemon adjacent.
Kia Soul adjacent. Kia
Soul
adjacent. Yes, two of my best friends used to drive Kia Souls. R.I.P.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, they died. Oh, not my friends. The cars.
Jeez.
One of my friends does want to die all the time.
What about Subaru? You're not a Subaru?
One of my I mean I don't have a Subaru. But I'm not
opposed to Subaru life.
Opposed to it, but
okay.
Yeah, no.
Is that kind of like leaning into the stereotype though?
Yeah, it is a little bit. Yeah. Honestly. I feel like Toyota makes a better car.
That's your father-in-law.
Yeah.
Speaking.
Oh yeah. No, 1000%. I know I'm about to do something if he goes, well, if I were you, and I'm like, what am I about to do, Alan? Like, where are you going to send me?
Right. How's the relationship with your dad?
Oh yeah, he's great.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a good guy. My parents are both on a cruise right now. My mom keeps sending me pictures. So
Disney cruise?
No.
Okay.
No. We don't.
Carnival cruise?
No. They're more Royal Caribbean people.
Royal Caribbean, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I've never been on a cruise.
It's fun. I like it because it's like a cruise is like a sampler platter of islands that you can go and visit.
Okay.
That's like the main idea. Plus, they're relatively cheap. But like I like it because sometimes it's
big
like
bang for your buck. You're getting to see a lot of stuff. Everything's on the boat. They're driving you around.
Yes. Yeah. Pretty much.
All inclusive, or at least.
Yeah.
Minimal decision making.
Exactly.
I get it. And for a cruise lifestyle, yeah, it could be
yeah,
fun.
and you can find some real deals. It's not for everyone or anything, but
Hantavirus cruise.
Yeah, I know my mom was worried about it at one point in time, but she's just like, I'm gonna scrub my hands or whatever. I'm like, well, that is a thing. People don't wash their hands.
That's
so
true.
like, I know at least on a couple of ships that I was on, like before you entered the dining room, they're like, okay, and they'll have people, and I don't remember what this is gonna sound racist, I swear it's not, but they would literally just be like, okay, washy like so we'd be like on the cruise, and there'd be people who'd be like, washy like, wash your hands, you motherfuckers.
Right, they're like, we know you're not washing your hands.
Yeah, and also like, I guess, you're on a boat, so any sort of illness spreads super quick.
Well, of course, yeah, it's a petri dish. Everyone's and they're literally in a pool together,
Yeah.
Oh god, that's so disgusting.
Adults only pool for me, thank you.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I actually went to the beach today right after work.
Oh, nice.
Got a little swim in, and I was definitely like, you have that moment where you're like, oh, this is kind of gross.
Yeah.
Like, at least the lake is like, it's a bigger giant pool of everybody's pee, but it's like,
at least it's the sand that usually gets me personally.
okay.
It's just sometimes I'm like, okay, I can tolerate it, and then until I can't, and then I'm like, I gotta go.
Like a texture kind of thing. Yeah. I'm fine with that. Like, I like barefoot in the grass and on sand and stuff. That doesn't bother me. In the water, the beach that I go to, they clean the bottom of the lake really well. Like, it's almost like, it's like perfect sand, basically.
Hey.
There's some stuff floating around, but really, it's you can see the bottom. Like, you can see your feet. And
sounds like a beach I'd like to go to.
Right, it was pretty good. But I was just up in Lake Delavan in Wisconsin. It's right by Lake Geneva.
Okay.
It's kind of like the smaller Lake Geneva, basically.
Okay.
But I was swimming there, and it was like the weeds were. I was in the middle of the lake, and the weeds were like touching the bottom of my feet. Like, you'd have to like swim up, and I'm fine with that. But there is that feeling of like
the slime.
There's sliminess. It would like wrap around your ankle, so it like felt like you're like gonna get like sucked
like
out.
in Harry Potter, where they're like, we're gonna just come and yank you down. Yeah, that's
I know. And then my dad like dove in, and I was kind of like, ugh, I don't really want to like go down. So I tried to like dive out, but I was like, ugh.
No, I don't do that. What, like the algae or the seaweed, because that was a big thing on like the Mexico. The one time one of my cousins got married at an all-inclusive, and
Cool.
they're divorced now.
Nice.
It was a whole thing, but there's a whole bunch of like the seaweed and the algae blooms and all of that. So it's like you couldn't, like, it's just hard.
You have to like look that up
beach.
before your trip to know, because like you said, it's like a bloom. It's like part of the seasons or whatever. Like, you might just get fucked on your trip, and it's like, oh, the beach is just like covered in.
Yeah, but it's just that slimy, textury, like muddy silks.
Yeah.
No, I cannot.
There's you ever been to like the dunes, like the Michigan sand dunes or anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was there before it was a national park, sir.
Okay.
The Indiana Dunes.
I would always go to Michigan dunes.
The like Warren Beach.
Yes,
are you
Warren.
talking? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I've been once, but it was more of a like because the Indiana Dunes National Lakeshore was a national lakeshore before it was a national park.
Interesting. Okay.
And now it's a national park.
What's the difference?
More funding, like government funding, usually, and usually expansion of protections.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So yeah,
thanks,
Warren.
Obama. That was an Obama era thing.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Expand the national parks. I like that.
Yeah.
I think started in the United States, right? We're the first country to ever have national parks. Pretty badass.
Something like that. Yeah.
But anyways, I believe it's Warren Sand Dunes. Mm-hmm. There was like, if you would hike around the dunes or whatever, there's kind of this secret little like clay pit, I'll call it, I guess. It was like, there was like a river that kind of ran through and emptied into the lake. And if you followed the river down, you'd get to this thing. And there'd be all these people there and stuff. There was like this gray kind of white colored clay. And like water would slide down this kind of almost like waterfall type thing. So somebody, of course, made a little slide you'd kind of like slip in on and stuff. And then people would put the clay all over them and like draw stuff on their face and everything. And it was kind of fun. But you were kind of like, this is basically just mud. Like, this is kind of gross. As a little kid, it was kind of fun. And then you're like, then your feet are squishing and the clay's like going through your toes and stuff. And you can wash yourself off easy, like in the water. But as a kid, it was much more fun then.
Yeah, no, I get that. I haven't done like, that's why I'm afraid to like go into like do the spas, and they're just like, and the mud bath. And I'm like, I don't know if I'd like that.
Have you seen the beer spa in Chicago?
There's a beer spa?
Yes, I believe you're soaking in beer, like in like hot beer. and then you're like drinking cold beer at the same time. Or maybe you're just like in a bath of like
benefits of that.
I think it might just be more like hops and barley and like grain in the water. I don't think it's like actually alcoholic beer, if that makes sense. It's kind of more more natural.
Like a stew. Like, what is this? Are you stewing in it? Like, am I a potato? Like, what is this?
I don't really know. I'm sure there's benefits. Like an oatmeal face mask, is that something? I feel
that is something. Maybe I'm just like, I don't do a lot of the oatmeal-y like face. I do a lot of like the anti-wrinkle masks of like the moisturize me mat. Like I'm dry as a bone. Like
gotcha.
Moisturize me.
I wonder what oatmeal would do to you.
I don't know.
Are you an oatmeal girl? Do you like the taste of oatmeal?
Not really.
I went through a phase where I would get like the little packets of it and eat it for breakfast. Yeah. And, a little cinnamon or brown sugar.
I tried to do that with like, because I feel like oatmeal and yogurt is in like the same sphere.
Sure.
I tried to do yogurt before too, and I was like, I'm gonna do this because I'm in the gym all the time and I need extra protein. Yeah. And then I like tried to have it, and I was like, I can't. Like I was trying so hard, and I was like, this is like being forced down. So now I've just resulted in just making my own breakfast burritos. Like I'll just meal prep that.
Nice. That's so nice.
That. Yeah.
That's good too. And you know it's what you're putting in it and all that sort of stuff.
And it ends up being cheaper on the deal because I like breakfast burritos because there's this one breakfast burrito from Costco I would like buy all the time, and then I'm like, I should. That was like for 8 of them. That's kind of pricey, so I like had to do like some math, I think.
Right. If you're like, okay, 1 egg plus 1 tortilla plus 1 little sprinkle of cheese or whatever you're putting in it. But
yeah, no, you're right on. It's like chorizo, egg, cheese, onion, and then I have bell peppers now because
a little extra green.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Veggies are good for you.
Are you a hot sauce? I keep wanting to say girly. Are you a hot sauce girl? Hot sauce girly?
Yes, Cholula. There was one time I was in at a restaurant in Ann Arbor, and all they had was like Frank's red hot sauce or whatever, and I was just like, do you have Cholula? And they looked at me like I had asked them like if I wanted to perform a hate crime.
We don't want none of that Mexican shit.
It's just like, okay, damn. Like I'll just leave it to myself again.
That's so funny. Cholula is so good, especially for eggs or anything.
Literally.
I was a Valentina guy forever. That's like my favorite hot sauce.
Okay.
Mexican hot sauce. It's like kind of thick.
Ooh.
And it's like very vinegary, I think. Anyways, so good. Put on everything.
Oh.
Then I got the Yuka app. Have you ever had that before?
No.
You basically scan all your food and it tells you like how many carcinogens are in it and like all this kind of stuff, right?
It would just tell me I'm dying.
Well, exactly. Well, so I tried to scan I drink Busch Light. So I scanned the Busch Light and it literally popped up and it was like, you know what you're doing. Like it wouldn't give you a score. It was kind of funny. Well, the LaCroix was 100%, 0 calories, 0 sugar, all this stuff. It's like, this is like a perfect, quote unquote, as good as you can get kind of thing. But then also like they'll give you options. Like, so the Valentina I scanned, right?
Okay. And
it has like all these like forever chemicals and carcinogens and all this like really, really bad shit in it. And I'm like, oh my God. And so then that recommended Louisiana hot sauce. That's what I've been using because again, that was more like a 80 on the scale or whatever. There's a lot of sodium. That was the worst part of it. So I'm like, okay, too much salt, whatever. Okay. That's fine. But the Valentina, but the flavor is just so good. So I have a little bottle of Valentina every once in a while if I want to give myself cancer. I'll put it on like a taco.
What is this app? This app sounds like bullshit.
YUKA. Even like cosmetics, makeup, shampoo, all that kind of stuff. It'll be like, this is like bad. This has cancer.
Does it say like silicones are bad or some shit too?
I'm sure it does. Yeah. Okay. Vaseline. I was like, because I use that for like my lips, right? Because I'm like, I think that's something like really works. And it's like, this is fucking, it's petroleum jelly. It's oil, right? It's like a byproduct of gasoline essentially. It's like, this is cancer. Like, well,
then I'm putting cancer on my lips all the time. You know what? Death becomes me. Do it quicker than like, damn, dude. No, I mean, to be fair, so my rocks.
There you go. It all comes back.
No, we went right before I moved. We went up north with my family and everything, and we were able to go to like Charlevoix and like do rock hunting and like find some Petoskey stones and Charlevoix stones, and like you can polish up rocks, but usually you need a rock tumbler,
right?
And I did not have one, so my mother goes to me and she's like, I found this on Facebook in one of the rock hounding groups. Yes, there are rock hounding groups on Facebook. And she's like, if you soak them in Vaseline for like 4 weeks, they'll like end up being polished. And I was like, that's nuts. So I was like, okay, fine, I need to like do this, because I found some really nice like Petoskey stones and everything, and I wanted them like to look good. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy some, and I like put them in a Ziploc bag, and I like put a whole bunch of Vaseline in it, and I just like let it sit and let it like basically marinate to the point where I had it just kind of like laying out on my like kitchen table a couple times, and people were like, Alice, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this? Mushrooms? What is this? I was like, guys, these are my rocks. They're being done polishing, but no, they ended up being really good. Like they look really good.
That's crazy.
I'll send you a photo when I get back, but so like they look really good.
When you wiped all the Vaseline off, did you actually still kind of polish it or no?
I mean, like you just wipe it off so it doesn't have that like grease or that film, but like
interesting.
It just looks like a polished rock.
That's really
basically, or it has that same essence.
Right, it's a little bit shiny, a little bit brighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, those tumblers are pretty cool.
Yeah.
How much does that cost?
I have no idea. I had one as like a kid I got for a Christmas present. It goes back. The lore goes really way back.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So you got a stamp collecting book, a rock tumbler.
Yeah. I had a national park stamp like book too.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, no, national parks are really cool. It's the one place I can like go and visit and be like, I'm gonna spend all my money here.
Yeah, buy a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
that is cool. Yeah, I haven't been to many national parks. I don't know if I've ever actually even been to a national park. Now that you say that,
really? Well, you probably do a lot of state. It sounds like you do a ton of state parks.
Sure, maybe.
But
you go camping a lot as a kid, Wisconsin and Michigan and stuff.
Yeah.
So I definitely have done a lot of that stuff, but I never did like my one cousin is an Eagle Scout, right? So like they would do like crazy trips like out west and like, you know, do Yosemite and all that kind of stuff. Like I never really did that. After high school, I really wanted to go and do like a road trip out to the Redwood Forest. Like that was like my big. I tried to get all my buddies. Let's do it. I was like, we could camp like in Montana, like halfway there. Like it'd be so cool, you know, like. You know, smoke weed, take mushrooms. It'd be like a after high school journey, man.
An Arizona thing.
One more time.
Yeah,
that would be cool too, Southwest. But for whatever reason, I just want to go to California. Right, it just seemed kind of poetic. Yeah. And then one by one, all my friends fell out, and then it was like me and one other guy, which now I regret. Like I should have just done that with one guy. But in my mind, I was like, oh, man, like it was supposed to be like a bunch of guys, and it kind of fell through.
Sounds kind of gay now.
It wasn't even like that. Okay. It was less gay. It was more like sad. It was like, oh, it's like just us.
Yeah.
But again, now I'm like, that would be. Yeah. I would have.
It's the 20s versus 30s era of whatever. So I get that. But no, I feel like I've been to a decent amount of national parks. The Lakeshore, technically the one in St. Louis, the Arch is a national park. That museum is huge and really cool. And now I've been up in that one. I've done a lot out east with like Boston and Williamsburg and a lot of like, I don't know if the Smithsonian's
what do they call that?
National parks, but
the historical Williamsburg, or what is it?
Yeah, historical Williamsburg. I don't think it's a national park, but it's fucking wild, dude. Like it's pretty wild. It's like they dress in the era of everything, and there's
like pilgrim shit.
Yeah, it's pilgrim shit.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not too
churning
bad.
Butter.
Yeah, that type of shit. And then you know, I still have family out west or out in Colorado. So I've done like the Rockies before.
Cool.
I think they want to take me to the Great Sand Dunes. I want to do. Oh my gosh.
What's the Salt Flat thing? That's pretty sick.
Salt.
Is it like Utah or something? It's like just like all white, just like flat.
Are you talking about the Badlands?
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
I've been there.
Okay.
Because I think that's in South Dakota.
Yes, that's
yeah,
right.
so you're thinking of the Badlands, I think. And then I've done Devil's Tower, which is also
Wisconsin.
Yes, but also
Devil's
I've done Devil's Lake, but Devil's Tower is in
Colorado? Utah.
No, it's not Utah. I think it's Wyoming or South Dakota, one of the two that's out there. That's really cool.
What about
I want to do Arches real bad.
Arches, of course. Did you see the little kid that did it? The fucking rope swing thing?
No.
Okay. Some fucking guy, we can wrap on this because we're at an hour.
Oh, shit.
Some guy, some adventure guy has like an Instagram page, whatever, right? As like, adventure family kind of thing, right? They were doing one of those big rope swings like through the arch, right?
Oh, okay.
And so they have his 4-year-old son, Guinness World Record, youngest kid to do this rope swing thing, right? 4 years old. And they literally have him filming like, hey, we're not pushing you off, right? You're doing it yourself. And the kid's like, yeah. And you're like, he did not decide this. Like,
no, he did not.
Wait a couple years. Like, I don't know.
I thought you were going to do the one video when you're like, have you seen that one video? I'm like, of the bison attacking the one.
That one's freaky too.
That one is, yeah.
What happened to that guy?
I don't know. He's probably just clinging to life. I would assume you don't fuck with buffalo.
So I would agree with you, but I don't think they were actually fucking with the buffalo.
No, they weren't. They seemed to be. I think they were a little bit too close, and the buffalo got like too. Like,
but there are a ton of those videos where they're like, "Hey," like taking a selfie with it, and it's like.
Yeah, no, there's one too many people that like that was the one thing when we did visit Yellowstone. They're like, do not fuck with the bison. There was a time where like one of the rangers was just like, yo, this like international couple thought it would be cute to have a picture with their kid on the bison, and they like put him on the bison, and then the mom got video of them being mauled to death. It's wild. Don't fuck with animals, I guess. I don't know.
Well, yeah, of course. Bison, man, that's crazy.
They'll kill you.
The Buffalo Bills, it's like, first off, what is a bill? Second, it's the city of Buffalo, the Buffalo Bills. The logo is a bison, but it's called the Buffalo. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a better in-depth video on that, but anyways.
I don't know.
Okay. One more time.
Yes.
Promote your shows. This will come out in 2 weeks. So I know you said you have one this weekend, but maybe
and the next weekend. Battle. So come see me at the roast battle at Zany's Rosemont on the 26th. And then if that doesn't pass, if you are up in Wisconsin, I am at Madison Comedy Week.
Cool.
Beginning in August. So go and get your tickets for that because I'm really excited. It's the first time I'm doing Madison Comedy Week. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
It's so cool.
A lot of fun shows. So.
Have you ever been to Madison before?
I have not. So if you got tips, that too. If you got stuff for me to do, let me know.
And then also Comedy on State is like supposed to be like one of the best comedy clubs
one of my
planet.
shows is on Comedy on State.
That's so cool. That's like legend. That's like Comedy Works in Denver, right? That's like another
that's another legendary one. So
that's so cool.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, thanks for doing this. Again, it was kind of like recent to the last one, but I feel like we're really solidifying our friendship here. So thank you for coming.
That's totally no problem. Anytime. Thanks for having me.
This is great. All right.
Yeah.
We are out.
Ladies and gentlemen.